how do we put the 8 emotional drives together? How does it gel?
Okay, it's very complex actually. Right now, if you look at four colors and eight emotional styles, and we can have multiple combinations and all that, right? So it is complex. But the key point here is as long as you understand the four colors, how it works, and the eight emotional drives, and then you just kind of mix and match it, you are able to interpret how a person will behave or the characteristics some will behave.
Okay, all right, I'll give this. Now, Lillian, interesting question, observation. So I work with a lot of mining clients, and safety, health, environment, quality, safety is top of mind. It's in their strategies, it's in their vision statements, it's in the mission statements, it's everywhere. However, statistically, safety on in the mining industry is not good.
Wow.
Fatalities, there's people dying, reportables, that's with people away from work for more than 14 days, medical treatment cases, etc. And a lot of production losses, a lot of obviously people hurt takes place. Now, all the mines have systems in place. They've got technologies in place. Everything's there to try and make this environment safe. However, people are still getting killed. People are still getting injured.
Wow. Okay.
And I've attended many meetings, seminars. I've presented at seminars myself, and a lot of times behavior came to the fore. People's behavior. We training people, but they breaking the rules. They're not adhering to the standard operating procedures. Now, looking at the colored brains and emotional drive, for the work that I'm doing with you, does or would a green brain be more risk prone than a purple, red, or blue? Straightforward question.
Yes, it's a very straightforward answer. Based on the core colors analysis, green is the most high risk taker in that sense, right? Why is it they are impatient, they like speed, you want speed, right? And they only look things at the big picture without details. So comparatively, they are careless.
Yes. So that's careless, being careless. Yeah.
Yeah, they are very high risk to be careless.
All right. That's very, very interesting. Um, and understanding. So red would follow procedure. Green would not follow procedure, or less likely to follow procedure. People who understand all the detail, lose the supportive sixth sense type things, like you just did that. Now, if I did an analysis of a mining crew of 20 people or whatever the case may be, and I discovered that 14, 15 are green brain, what can I do about it? Okay. I'm looking at that nurture thing that you were talking about. So there I've got predominantly green brains, okay? A little bit of red and a little bit of purple, a little bit of predominantly green. What can I do?
Okay, firstly, you need to understand green brains don't like rules, don't like too many regulations. So I know in the mining, this is very compliant or high, control.
Absolutely, yes.
To simplify all this, make it simpler, make it easier to understand, right? Then I think the second one is you need to understand how to develop that person that is the green is more valid. Right now, green by itself has a lot of superpowers and a lot of advantages, yet it also has disadvantage. Right, especially in the mining, which is high risk and high compliance. So that itself may not fit the actual dream so well per se, right? So for a dream to work well in this mining industry, then you need to nurture them to develop the more local mooring.
And that can be done. That is possible, whereas over time.
And that can be done, if that person was I need, I want to learn it and I should have it, then in kind of fashion. Yeah. But then secondly, what is more important is what is the emotional pillar that the person has. What is his regional working career for, right? If he has very high need for loving you, before he do anything to think of a child, although he's a high risk taker, right? Because of the love, for his family, he will think about them first before he take that risk.
Okay. Because that would be that consequential thinking. Okay.
Yeah, and the other one will be security and control. right? If he is a control freak person, then he will make sure that you follow rules.
Okay.
But if his control is very low, to him it doesn't matter. He will try rules.
So the achievement and recognition is high, then I could possibly break rules. Because I worked on the mine as well, and that's where I land. And I have to take responsibility. And I understand that now.
Yeah.
By going through this, I've been educated.
Yeah.
If I could do it again, I'll do something different because I understand this now. I understand how I'm wired, but I also understand what drives me emotionally.
Yeah.
I would work safer.
Yeah. Yep.
I would work safer.
That's the key point now, right? Right. So that's where by having all this, knowledge of that person, then it helps that the person to be more fast. Like think twice first before you want to think that this.
And it's just any team, a project team, a mining team, somebody in a factory, doesn't matter where it is. Having that understanding within the team and acknowledging those things will make us safer. Make us perform better as a team.
Definitely. I mean, the word safer may not necessarily, it is very contextual. Ask that person been wise, and it kind of like balances that risk part of that really big person. Similarly, you may have a rate, who is not a risk taker or much, much lower compared with a green. But how do you make this rate to take more risk, for example?
But sometimes you need to, but in a context that's appealing, that's palatable over to years.
Great. Also need to learn how to take more risk or make faster decision in that sense. Yes. And also, but he need to comprehend it. What a rate is like, it has to have the logic behind why should I take risks.
So in summary, if we understand the individuals, we understand the team, we understand the primary from a primary calibrant, the nurture, obviously the emotional drive, we can make teams work more effectively. We can encourage training, and if it's over life, it's over life.
Well,
not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed. The key point here is it helps to manage behaviors.
That's key because everybody's saying the people's behaviors better. I hear many times even say that the seniors in the organization, the behavior starts with them and their behavior isn't in line. There's incongruency. So if you see your leader, I'm not saying misbehaving, but acting in an unsafe manner, the rest of your team is going to follow suit. Exactly. Because you're setting that trail. Okay, so it's from the top all the way through an organization. It's not only the teams, it's everybody.
So that is behavior, right? Role modeling. And of course, then you talk about leadership, right? How should a leader behave to role model that behavior that he can be emulated by your team?
And can you as Lily go into organizations and go and do these assessments, get the data, analyze the data, and come up with some sort of program that can assist organizers?
Oh, that's what I do.
Okay, all right. It's not a sales pitch, but I've worked with Lily and it works really, really well. She fundamentally assisted my teams in terms of performing better. So Lily, we're looking forward to you coming in to South Africa. We're obviously scheduling things and getting dates and everything sorted out. We'd like you to take you to a few of our clients. But once again, thanks for your time. Thanks for your wisdom. We'll definitely take this to our clients. And just spread the word that this works. It works. It worked with me. It's worked with my teams. It's worked with my family. It works in society. It's been proven. And thanks a lot for your time. And we'll hopefully see you in South Africa soon.
I look forward and happy working with you. That's
good. Thank you, Lily.
Thank you.
Thanks all. And we'll see you on our next one.